Welcome, I'm Bill Wake. We're here developing a hangman game in a language called 10th that's a sort of, analog of 4th. We wrote the interpreter and compiler for it, and now we're trying it out. We're up to the point of guessing a letter. Try that again. Okay, so let's see. We left off with a test. So the last test we did, we created a game with cat as the word, and C is a C, so the first letter, capital C, and we called update guess, and that should make the guess replace the first letter with the first clue underscore with a C. And game over should be false because we didn't guess the whole word. All right. And let's see what we did for that. Oh, I lost my chat there. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So that's update guess. We only handle the case if, well, I don't know. Let's look at it. Okay. So you come in, you got you got a character, you duplicate it, and you take answer sub 0 and we look up answer sub 0. Okay, so that consumes index. It consumes index and answer, and puts the character on top from the answer. All right, and then we say, is it equal to our original one? And if so, then let's see, guess 0, cab. Okay, so character, I guess the character gets put into the guess at position 0. All right, so it does just that. This is not right. Okay, so this is Boolean character, and then this is just character. Okay, and that pops that off. So, okay, I guess we're good. All right, so this works for the first answer, but not anymore. All right, so we would like to make sure, like maybe test the A in cat. All right, let's try that. Let's call this first letter match. And this test update guess. I don't know. I keep thinking maybe this should be called clue. I'm surprised I'm banging around so much, but it is the clue, like how many letters there are, and the guess is more like the character. So I don't know. We'll refactor in a moment. Let's see. Let's try other letter match. Okay, and I didn't print the test name. That's a habit I'm trying to get to. $arrow. Okay, and same thing here. $arrow. Okay. So let's put the same word in. A is 97. Probably wouldn't hurt to say what was going on here. Whoops. Okay. And if you make the guess and you make it into a string, you should get blank A blank. And game over should still be false. Okay. I already see a problem here. All right, let's run this. Paste all that in. Just double check that we don't have any red. Okay, good. All right, and let's run that last test, which should fail. Okay, so the strings differ. Good. Now there's another problem too. Let's say 100 plus dot. Oh, boom. Okay, maybe not. I was thinking the character might still be on the stack. All right, but we'll take the failure and maybe that's all we need. This failure is enough of a start. Okay, so the what we really wanted to do was run this in a while loop. Okay, so if basically we want to keep going until we run out of letters in the answer. Okay, so we have answer. Now, I don't know, I keep going to variables. Need to duplicate the letter to match multiple places. Yeah. Okay, so, well, somehow we need a while loop. Let's get that part first. Odd. And in the while loop, we're going to have to do something like this. Okay, because we're trying to run, yeah, it's definitely a further test. We want to run through answer sub-0. Okay, this character, we've got to make sure that's not 0 first. So let's duplicate the answer character and compare it to 0. And this should be not equal. So while the leading character is not 0, we're going to do something. Okay. And we have that character still in the stack. Okay, so let's be character answer twice. 0 character answer. And then not equals a bool. Takes the first two. Okay. All right. So now the do consumes that. And we get character answer, character. All right. So we compare the character to the target, which is CH. And if they're equal, then we're going to store the guess. Well, this is where the index comes in. All right, let's make a variable for that. I'm going to say clue index. Okay, so answer 0. Right. Oh, let's put a 0 in clue index. Okay. I changed that. Sorry. That was one of those little changes I did over the weekend. I got tired of typing variable. So yeah, I don't usually make very many changes without the whole the video here, but it's hard to resist. Sometimes I want to change the code we're working on. I don't want to touch anything we're in the middle of testing, but I'll touch stuff around the fringes. Okay. Yeah, and that was really just change the name in the main routine, so it wasn't a big change. All right, so now I have a clue index variable, and that's the one. Well, that's where we want to store it, but that's also we have to update things before our loop ends, right? So, I'm getting balled up already. All right, so we look at the top character, and then we have that character in here. We need it to answer the question, is this character right? Okay, and then if it is, well, then clue index, well, that was a 0, but we want that to be the value in clue index. So I'm going to say clue index at, okay, and then we'll see about the formatting and stuff, but push the guess, which is the clue so far, push the index, and we got the character on the top, or on the originally there. So it's now the third character down. We bring it to the front, and now guess sub clue index equals character. Right. So we're updating the clue. That seems good. Okay. Now, if it's not there, well, that's fine so far. Okay. At some point, we have to update index, right? So clue index at plus plus updates that one. And then I guess answer clue index at what are we storing? Oh, we're fetching at plus. Okay, that's that same one there. Okay, so we've got the next character. Now, have we consumed stuff consistently? This just stores character, bool character. Okay, that's no longer anything. Well, that's not good. Well, I don't know. Okay, so we got the bool. No, we have the character answer. Character. Well, what I want to do is duplicate that second value and leave the bool on top of the stack. Now, can I easily do it beforehand? Well, I guess I can. If I do BAV swap, I'm going to have, well, I would duplicate character on top and then bring ch answer, and now 3 copies. and an extra copy here, and this has a copy which is consumed. But I don't know. I feel like if this gets a character, it consumes it, but I think we need to do an else pop. Okay, so that should put us back to empty stack at this point. All right. And then we need to go in with the character twice in the answer character. Which, I don't know. Maybe that's... Yeah, I don't want to run to variables all the time, but it's really tricky to keep that character around. I guess we want it here. Then we probably do this, right? We need that character because the character's the guess, and that's nothing. Okay, so I'm going to change that in here even. Guess. We use that word already though. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. All right. So at the end of the loop, we have if, and then at the end we have character. Okay. And then that doesn't change anything. That brings the next answer character onto the stack, and we already had the character, so let's duplicate the character. I don't know if we need it quite so much. All right, but now we have character answer, character, which is what we had going into this loop. Okay, and then at the end of the loop, we're done. We've updated them. I don't know. This might update everything. Well, let's see it work before you make that claim, huh? All right, let's take... No, I think we can just take this much. Nope. Take it all. Okay. And then, I don't know. My experience with these big routines like that is they don't usually work, but maybe we did. Maybe I'm getting incompetent. That'd be nice. All right. I think that might work for canal. If the guess is canal and blank, CANA blank, the game's not over. Okay, let's try that. So the claim is that works too. Yeah, I think it should. We ran through all the characters. If we had stopped the loop when we first matched one, that would have restricted itself to the one test. So I think we've guessed a letter successfully, multiple occurrences. I think we would say we've done that. Okay, so that's today. This was guess a letter. Okay. Before we do this one, let's see if we can refactor this somewhat. Do I have I guess I need the character twice. Okay, I think I can bring this forward. The answer, the clue, get the answer from the current clue index. Given CH, what do we get to do that? CH on the stack. Okay. This, I believe I can pull here and take it out here. So I got answer 0, and instead I'm going to have club index be 0 and then get the answer. So dupe the character, initialize clue index, look up clue index, answer sub clue index is the next answer, which is 0 the first time. Duplicate that, compare it, and then kind of triple duplicate it. Well, am I making that harder? Somewhere in the loop I have to duplicate it. Well, I do down here. I mean, I've got 2, and then before after I do this, I want to make sure I have 3. Let's try that. Well, actually, let's see if this works and then try it. Oh, and I think let's make a mini test runner. Test, update, guess. And we want to do this. And this. Good. All right. So sorry, let's commit this. Can guess multiple characters or I'll say all. And let's update this more. So I guess I'm thinking if we need that thing 3 times to do stuff. Let's put it in here 3 times here. Now, I don't see why you should need it at the top of the loop. We may be carrying too much. Okay, so in there somewhere. Okay, now this consumes that, and it's going to leave 3 of these. BAB swap is going to leave 4 of these. But that's the thing I don't think I need. I've already got chance with 3 characters, so that I think is now redundant. Okay, so we get top 2 bool character. If just has the character, so we duplicate it. And then duplicate that. I don't know, this feels like it can go up too. Okay, so if you came into the top with 1 character and you duplicated it, is that twice? am I getting this out of here? Okay, so now I just have character. Duplicated, I get 2 characters. Duplicated again, I get 3 characters. And now I consume my way down till I have 1 character, and I make sure equals bool character. No, that's still too much, isn't it? 351 has 1 more character. Yeah, that seems excessive. Yeah, equals if only consumes the bool. Equals consumes character answer and character, leaves a bool on the stack. If consumes the bool, we have 2 characters. Yeah, do I need that extra dupe? Okay, so 2 characters coming in. I don't need that dupe. Character. I almost need a pop, right? Let's take this one out and see if we can make it hang together. Okay. All right, so come in with 1 character, set the clue index. We'll duplicate that character. We'll load the character answer. We'll duplicate the character answer. It had 0 and not equal. Okay, so that'll leave us character answer character. All right, then we'll check if the answer equals the character. If so, that leaves bool character. Now the if only has the character. And we need to dupe it so we still have it. And then this leaves character. And so if came in with 1 character, both paths, if an implicit else, leave with 1 character, and we're back around to the top. Okay, I think. Yeah, so I think we got rid of that pop. Because it seemed like we were putting it in at the front and then popping it at the end and never using it. So, okay. Let's make sure this goes. Good. Okay. Now there's I don't know, if you do this in, I'm thinking if you do it in a normal while loop, it probably doesn't apply so much. I mean, sometimes you get in this kind of 1.5 thing, and you can move stuff from the increment into the front of the loop like we did here, but that's really this construct that's allowing it because it doesn't mind stuff before the actual condition. All right, but that's okay. All right, well, that's pretty good. All right, now I really do want to get clue instead of guess. So I don't know if, let me find guess, which I'm now calling clue. Okay, now I really have to check my compiling. Since I changed so much. Okay, cool. All right. Now, where does that leave us? That was the right answer. Okay. Now, that routine, I don't know. I want to I want to handle the wrong letters somewhere else. Now, I think update the used letters. We don't even have used letters. We haven't addressed body parts at all. But let's go back to that command. So this, I don't know if he can. Yeah, I wonder if this thing should tell us, because the only way there's a new match or a good match is if this thing found something. So let's. Oh, we also left off a pop, didn't we? We come out of here with CH and we. Okay, that's interesting. It's very easy to do that. But I think we should return a result value. Let's just run this one. Top is 0. 0 and 97. Wait a minute. Yeah. Although, I mean, this thing knows, because the only way it updates is if it's gotten to this point. You know, if it's inside the if, then that means it needed to do an update. Why do we have 0 and 97? I can understand the A. Sorry, let me make sure I'm counting things right here. So character comes in here, duplicated, load the answer, duplicate again, 2, 0 character answer boolean. Okay, and then not equal gives us character answer character. And then bool equals gives us a bool character, and then we do if leaves us with the character. Yeah, it seems like I do. I guess if is false, it still comes down here and has a character. That doesn't affect the characterness, but we do a pop. Okay. Now, I think that's good. Okay, so let's. Well, no, I'm still confused. because there's still a 0 on the stack. Is that from the other test? Did it leave something around? Oh, it probably, because they both left on the stack, maybe? Let's run this again. Top, boom. Okay, that. No. Okay. Why did. Oh, so something's going on. Maybe it's popping too much? I don't know if. Okay, let's take it again. Okay, so dot should be lilies. Test. Let's do just this one. Top 97. He's still got an extra. 97's A. Let's do the other one. And he's seg faults now. Let's put that in there. So right before the pop, he's got a 0 on the stack, which sounds like a Boolean. Did I leave something around? No, wait a minute. 0.9999, 0.9797. It's like is okay. Let's take the empty case. Okay, so if clue index is 0, let's say you had an empty string. The while with duplicated character answer clue at it's going to be 0, 0, 2 zeros, 3 zeros, not equals false, and 0 and our character twice. Do. Oh, yeah, right. When do exits, right? If it fails the condition. Then we got 3 things on top. Even though we go in here with 1, that's not our exit condition. Our exit condition is what's here. Okay, I think pop, pop, pop. I think that is correct. Left all kinds of stuff on there. All right, whoops. Okay. And top. How is that failing? All right, I'm going to have to put the debugging back in. So if I do this, and then that, I guess I better print something or I'll never know what's what. After top dollar arrow. Yeah, what this tells me, maybe stack checking should be a bigger part of my tests. All right, so let's take all this, make REPL, run that, test, update, clue. After lilies, that seems fine. Well, I don't need. Sorry, move the first dupe before the while. And one thing is a loop, you get one more character to pop when exiting. I don't see any advantage to having it there. The character's not used. I mean, I think we could do it. Well, we could take it out of here. Sorry, let me comment these at least and make sure everything's working, appearing to work. Make a REPL. Okay, let's check that in. It needed pops before exiting routine. Okay. Now, okay, I think I can get rid of the dupe here. So we got character. Let's take the dupes off. I don't know, this stack stuff gets painful. Okay, I want to do it here. If I do BAB, that duplicates the second item, and all we're doing is testing equals, so it's okay. That, so we come into the do with 2, and so we should be able to get rid of a pop. Or we exit the while condition with 2. And now we come in. I think the rest is okay. 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 Now, the thing I want to do is I would love to have I feel like I want to know a Boolean on the stack at the end. So I have to do some work to get it there. All right. So when I come in, I think I'm going to put false second down. Now I have ch and a bool. Okay. And a bool. We'll carry that down. Okay. So when we exit the loop, we got three things in the bool on the top. Okay, so I think that's okay. Bool is carried. And I think I could say this is result. And starts out 0. Because I got tool bools kicking around in some of these, I want to be clear what I'm working on. Okay. Now, when I get to the end, I got ch result. I want to replace the result with true. So I don't know how to. I don't have a copy or anything like that. I guess I got to do a swap pop true 1 swap. Okay, so that puts result on top, pops it. It may have been true or false before, but we're going to guarantee it's true. Put that back, and then we should have ch end result true. Okay, and at the end, one way or the other, we have result. That doesn't affect it. Okay, so we come back in to the while with character and result. We exit with character answer, so that too, and that leaves result. Actually, if it's 1, we don't care because we're doing like, in effect, we're doing an or. We know it's going to become 1 after this because it's a true. So even if it was already a true, we're popping the 1 and throwing it away and replacing it with a 1. So true or false, we end up with a 1 there. All right. And so at the end, well, coming out of update clue, I should have true. One assert equal, and this one should be 1 assert equal. All right, let's make sure that's legit. Okay. Good. Okay. Now I want to move this down. And move this down. And I'm going to put something protective on the top. Guard word. Okay, because I want to make sure we're not leaving garbage on the stack other than what we said we would. All right, and then this is going to be a different one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Guard word. And I think I can just take these. Whoops. Good. Okay. Make true if match found. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So now I think we're ready to do the next one. All right. So now let's guess the wrong letter, update used letters. Okay. So the notion is I don't know if I have a picture or not. No. Yeah, here. We should also put the letters they guessed. And I don't know, I can see only doing this with the letters that are guessed wrong. Maybe it's wrong guesses is the title. And that list should show beneath the thing, the gallows. Okay. Right. So we don't have that at all. So I'm making a different routine. So I'm imagining there's going to be some parent routine that that calls update clue, looks at the result, and decides whether it should basically decides if it's false, it should call one of these other routines. Okay, so swap neg swap. Neg minus 0 is okay, but no, since it might be one already. Gotcha. Yeah, -1 would kind of not work. It sort of works, but it's kind of a coincidence, I think. All right, so let's make update wrong guesses, and let's make a test for that. Okay, yeah, we got that. All right, test update wrong guesses. Oh, maybe this guy should do the new line. That would be a little better. Okay, so update wrong guesses. So we're going to assume. Now I'm going to try and do this more consistently. All right, we're going to assume we got a game. Yeah, self-referential could be bad. All right, go fish, and game init, and we're gonna call 97 update. No, update wrong guess. Okay, and then at the end, well, I don't really care about clue make dollar. I care about something called wrong guesses. So let's make a var for that. He's probably an array. Well, let's get it. Well, 20. Yeah, 30. Array wrong guesses. Okay, so if we do wrong guesses, make dollar, and then we just want A in there now, assert equal dollar. Okay, and then 135, assert equal. Anything else? Okay, so one test that wins first. Yeah, it might be nice to have an empty one or a winning one. Yeah, let's add that. Test update clue gets correct. Well, wins. Okay, so Garrett word. Let's go for the old Scrabble favorite. We'll guess an A. Clue make dollar should be AA. Game over should be 1. Assert equal should be 1. And that should be 1. Okay, so this. Okay, let's update clue wins. Update wrong guess I don't really care about. I think we can run this test. Okay, didn't complain. Good. All right. So this update wrong guess, I thought I put that in there already. Oh, update wrong guess. Okay, I think that's all right. Okay. So this should fail. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then, oh, let's put these in there. Okay, so why is this failing? Well, he doesn't do anything yet. Do we need to init him? I don't think it matters at this point. Okay, so update wrong. Okay, so and I'm not going to worry about duplicates. I think that's on you. Keep it before calling update guess. Yeah, we'll have to make sure we're not losing it there. But I think that's that outer routine has the problem. Okay, so update wrong guess. Well, I guess we need an index for this too. Wrong guesses index. Because that's going to be persistent. So we want to, we're basically just going to append the character at the index and then increment. Okay, so wrong guesses and then wrong guesses index at, and then I guess CAB to get them in the right order at plus equals, and then wrong guesses index plus plus plus. Okay, so let's figure out the. So we have wrong guesses, no, index, wrong guesses, character. And then we have character index, wrong guesses. And then we have nothing. Okay. The intent is this should pass. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we have 97 is an A, update wrong guess. Wrong guesses, build it as a string and compare it to the string A. That's the character, so it comes in. Wow, I thought it was too simple. Okay, so we make the array. Wrong guesses. So it's full of zeros. Wrong guesses. Load the array. Load the index, which also starts 0, at. Gets the word guess, wrong guess index, which is presumably 0 the first time. See. Yeah, I think, yeah, you guess the same letter wrong, you get 2 body parts. That's the breaks. Okay. We get index, wrong guess is CH. CAB pulls the character to the top. At plus equal should store it. Well, I'm going to print it 4 times. I guess 3 times. No. Yeah, 3 times should be enough. And I don't think I changed anything other than writing that stack stuff. So I have character and who cares what. Wait a minute. $135 should be in there. Oh, that's probably Lily's. Oh. Wait a minute. $970, and presumably that's the address. After clue, other letter match. Okay, so if we do test, update, clue, first letter match. That passes. Now this one passes. What? And now this one. Test update clue wins. How did what we do have anything to do with that? Clue, McDollar, game over, check. Check the result. I don't mind moving this up a little now. It makes more sense to me to check it right away, but I did want to make sure the other order didn't hurt it. Okay. Update clue wins. That got a segmentation fault. Okay, let's just run that one by itself. I'm puzzled. Have we not popped something? Well, I mean, we put these guards in now, so I mean, this thing seems like it's. If it checks this and finds that there, then it's popped the stack properly. Okay, well, let's put our ... here. That may blow up. I don't know what happens if it's got empty stack. Oh, you know, we're not initializing stuff between tests, I think. Let's go back to game init. Okay, saves the answer string, creates the initial clue. So that deals with clue. the answer swap string to array so that overwrites whatever it has there. Okay, but the clue does not get overwritten. Okay. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet I don't know. We can make sure it writes the 0 byte after the thing, so if there was other stuff there it wouldn't do anything. I don't know if it does that now or not. Length clue. Okay, let's look at string to array. I thought we did write that last letter with a 0 though. S to the array. Okay, here we have the C character. If the character is 0, we exit. Okay, so we take the array and the index. We get the character, which is a 0. I guess that's got to be a 0 at this point because that's the check we made. CAB at array and index. Yeah. Updated index. Oh, clue index. No, that always starts 0. Oh no, it doesn't. You're right. Okay. Let's do clue init. Okay, so clue index. Well, no, is this right? Clue index equals 0. I don't even know if that's right, period, inside the update clue. Okay. Well, he's really being used as the answer index, isn't he? And he writes it in there. Okay. Yeah, we call game init, so that should update clue. And we're trying to update the character position that, and the answer has, like canal has 0 through 4 with a 0 in slot 5. if we find the letter at position 1, we want to write it in position 1 in our game, in our clue. But I mean, sorry, I'm going to go down to the test. So game init should be writing 97970 into the answer. And the update clue is scanning forward till it hits a 0. So I don't see it going beyond. Okay, the problem was not an update wrong guess, though. Apparently, it's probably something. It's some side effect, basically. The new word is shorter than canal. Do we add a 0 after all underscores when initializing the clue? That's a good question. Yeah. We do in the string to array, but where's our repeat? Yeah. Okay, repeats characters to create a string. So it's got an index and a length. It comes out. Repeat array. Oh, man. It's funny. You don't. That do being the end is really kind of weird, isn't it? So in here, not equal, we still have index length. That seems wrong. It's bool, right? Bool index length. Because the not equal consumes those two. Okay, and then this comes in with index length. Okay, so out here we have index length. I don't know, maybe that's better if I put it over here. Repeat array at gives us an index. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we come out with index and length. Repeat array at what's repeat array? Is the pointer to the array, right? Okay, so we get the pointer for the array we're going to update. We swap it with the index and we push a 0. Okay, that is kind of what's going on. And then we get rid of the length. But so I think the answer is yes, this is writing a 0 at the end. Erase of index equals 0, basically, which seems like what you'd want. Wow. Now these both get set at the beginning, so there's no state carrying over from them. Sorry, let's look at the test again. Okay, I don't think the test is the problem. It's kind of doing the same as the other tests. But yeah, there's something funny. There's something worrisome that is apparently not. I mean, the clue is okay, and the game over is okay. Well, okay. Let's make this word longer and check the theory that that's the problem. Oh no, it update wins. Let's make this as long as canal and see if that does it. If it does, that would be interesting. No. Update clue, first letter match. Update clue, other letter match. Calls update clue. Where's that dot dot dot? Stack is lilies, lilies, lilies. Okay. What does that mean? Update clue, other letter match fails. Okay, where's dot dot dot? Oh. Oh, when it finishes, it's got an empty stack. Yes, that's correct. It should be. Okay, but that's weird. That almost says it's dying before it hits test update clue wins, doesn't it? I mean, maybe this access is bad. I mean, you're not really supposed to access anything that's not initialized. So I'll take this out. Let's try this without it. Oh, it crashed. Well, okay. I'm confused. Okay, so this tells me test update clue other letter match printed its name and it got back, exited it and got here and it printed its stuff. And then test update clue wins died. Oh, ha ha ha. Okay. We need this. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had a test suite that took care of it. Okay. No. Test update clue wins print dot dollar arrow. How? I am so puzzled. So it's getting It runs test clue other letter match. It comes back and it prints this. And then it calls test update clue wins, which apparently should print update clue wins at the beginning of itself. It prints high. It prints test update clue wins. For no reason I can see. Okay, but it's dying in test update clue wins now. It did print the name. Okay, so I'm going to take these two out. Can't tell if that space is real. I guess it is. Okay. See if it's dying in the method. Okay, it's dying before it gets there. That's interesting. All right. Take that out. Test update clue wins. Okay, so it did not get past the init. I don't know. Let's see. Game init. Where'd it go? He's pretty short. Okay, he gets an answer string. We should check and make sure repeat dollar consumes it, but 95 length. Okay, so we have the string. Answer swap string array. Okay, so write the string to string array. Get the length of that string. Get the clue. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's okay. Clue is the array. Length. Is that really the right order? Underscore array length. Let's check repeat dollar. Character array length. I mean, okay, let's go back to repeat. Make sure repeat returns nothing. Index length, okay. Zero index array stored. We just have a length and we pop. No, I don't think it does. That was the weird thing. That's what makes me think it's a side effect. But we haven't checked in a while, so let's try it again. Oops. I tell you what, I've got a phone call. Let me take that and we'll take our break. All right, welcome back. Let's see if I can type that a little better. Well, it doesn't crash. Let's run them manually in order. Oh, it's like the second one crashes. And this is some sort of state not being initialized, I think. Now, what's funny is the first two pass. Right, they seem to be consistently passing, and then update clue wins blows up. Well, let's put it back to the real test. I'm going to run the other one first. Okay, I got an idea. Let's run LLDB. I had changed it to 5A's just because we thought that maybe it was overriding something funny. The answer, I didn't fix the test, but it was crashing. It shouldn't crash. It should just complain. Okay, so now I'm gonna run. Let's see if we can figure out where it's actually crashing. Okay, and we'll do test update clue. Bad access. It would be nice to know where it died. So somebody got a memory read of a 0. Oh, I don't remember how to see the stack. Is it display? Nope. Frame, maybe? BT. That's less helpful than I had hoped. Okay. Start to D plus 24. Well, that seems like somebody's load. Yeah, unfortunately, everything's going to be like out of start 2D because that's where it executes our words. So I don't think that's going to tell us much. Okay, let's quit. I don't even know. Now, I could believe I was screwing things up with this. Update clue wins, and then it died. Start. Okay, so it's an it. Let's go back there. Okay, it gets a string, it duplicates it, it stores it in answer. So we'll have to check that string to array starts. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so print start dot dollar arrow. let's put an extra print in here and make sure. I mean, length theoretically. Well, let's do it here. Yeah, I don't see Clue 95 breaking it, but start, post, Lynn. Start, and then it dies. Oh, I left them all starts. Okay, nuts. But length dollar is looking like the culprit anyway. Post length didn't get there, so it died in length. Okay, let's. Okay, string goes to int. All right, so 0 string address coming in. Okay. Len. And then let's print the string. And then I guess here I'll print these three things. See a character, string, and the count. Yeah, this should tell us that. Yeah, let's take that much as enough. Length, canal, S. Oh, S is the character. Is that right? It should be, okay, there's the string. Oh, I think S equal is printed by ... Okay, so it's running on the string canal. I can put a new line here. So wait a minute, what's it? Test update clue, first letter match, other letter match, clue wins start. No, it died before it told us that. Clue wins start. Oh wait, so it didn't get to the length? On update clue wins, it did not get to the length. Okay, so where's clue? Okay. So we got to the start. Let's go back to gaming. I should have left the debug stuff in there, I guess. Okay. If it gets there, it ought to get here. Test update clue first letter match came in at blah blah blah. Test update clue other letter match blah 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 done. Starts game init AA. And he didn't get past there. Yeah, let's go look at string to array. We didn't get S2A done there. We did here. Okay. A long and painful method. Oh, golly. Okay, so we get the string and the array pointer we want to convert it to. And we store index 0, and we store S2A array gets the array. Okay, so S2A index, okay, S2A index equals 0. S2A array equals the array. Okay. Leave the string on top. Okay, while the character is not equal 0, do some stuff. Okay, look up the array and put it after the character. Look up the index and put it after the character. Well, these memory accesses, right, they're the pointers of the world, so let's print them. At dot pop. Okay, so we'll display that pointer. I guess I should say something here. S2A array. Okay. Wow. So it didn't get to any of that stuff. And let's get the string, do print pop and a new line. Oh no. Update start. Game init AA. It was like we're still back in game init. Game init AA. And then we duped, and then we call string to array. And then we should have printed it right away. I don't get it. Update clue game init AA. Back down to game init. Game init. AA prints the new line, duplicates it, it calls string to array. Answers an array. Okay, so dupe, and then answer. Yeah, that's what I mean, it must be dying before it gets there, right? I mean, that's all I can come up with. So we'll print answer. We printed the string. And sorry, answer should bring up the array's address. I mean, I guess if it blows up on answer equals, that means something, but so answer is the array. Okay. Okay, before S2A call, then it calls string to array. And the first thing we do is print something. We print string to array started. What? So before the S2A call, first thing we do when we call it is print something, and we don't seem to be getting anything. Let's make sure it's consistent. Now I don't know what I can do there. That's hi. Gosh, I sure wouldn't think so. But I mean, we gave it 200K or something. Let's find that. Um, yeah, we gave it 2 MB. I can give it 20 MB. I mean, it's conceivable, right? Because we're doing a bunch of string operations, and each of those, the head dollars are okay, but all the makes create a lot. I mean, they all create another string, but I don't think there's any way it's 2 MB, and there's no way it's 20 MB. I mean, things are returning, so they're not, you know, they don't have time for an infinite loop. But this is the weirdest thing, that we get the print right before we call it, and then we immediately call print, and we're not getting in there. That is weird. Before S2A call. Oh, okay. Calls check. Oh, oh my. But immediately on calling string to array, um, he has string and answer. let me put a new line in here. Take that one out. Put a new line. I don't know if there's some IO flushing kind of thing going on. So array is at least consistent. Well, I mean, it worked twice before. Let's go back up to the very top. Okay, that's where we'd expect. There's our game init. Back up to the top. So it's really only called in one place, which is right here. And it printed that with a new line. It's okay, I'm gonna try running these tests manually. And I'm gonna choose the order. Okay, let's try our test. Update clue wins. Okay. And let's do this one, which seems like the troublemaker. Let's run him again. Boom. So he's not a troublemaker. It's hard for me to think what would overwrite that code block. Because the array, oh no, it's allocated in that same space. I was going to say it can't be in the same space, but it can. Okay. Well, of these troublemakers, wait a minute. Test update wrong guesses passed and then it failed. Ooh, there's something getting bigger every time. That's a clue. Let's go one more. Okay, so test update wrong guesses. What's he relying on? Wrong guesses does not clear before the test. Does that affect other letter match? I think I made wrong guesses, 30. So there's only 26 letters theoretically. We don't check them, but this is not being reset. Okay, let me do that. Wrong guesses init. Wrong guesses index 0 equals. Okay, so we'll at least set wrong guesses index, but we don't actually set. Well, it wouldn't hurt to write a 0 after it, right? So, because he's string-like. I mean, calling it a init will help somewhat. I'm also going to do wrong guesses index at zero at plus equal. Is that right? Array index character. Yeah. Okay. So I think I haven't called this. I think this will probably help that one. It does not. Right. Yeah, we have to call it. No, I don't think it's enough to write 0 to the first index. So the problem is the index pointer is being left. It writes stuff and then it's being left there. Now I made sure that if it's overwriting an earlier version, it's got a 0 at the end, which is great, but the pointer is still pointing in the middle of after the couple of A's. So the next one will be a B, a triple A, and so on. So yeah, we will have to call this as part of the test. Now, real life probably doesn't need it until we, well, I guess it'll need it when we let you play more than one game at a time. Okay, so wrong guesses. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something like that for this other thing. All right, but let's go. Here we go. Okay, now let's try test update clue. I don't think we solved the other problem. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe he should. Yeah. Um, that means he's got to move down. And we might want all the state down there anyway. Update wrong guess. Okay. And we're saying we want to call this in there. Oops. Answer clue. Okay. Object clue. Oh, who else? Update wrong guesses. Oh, I guess we got to separate our initializing from our update. All right, I'm going to change things around. Go back. Unfortunately, we may have done work after. Now we're getting into that stuff. Game in hand. Okay. I didn't see any red. Okay. So we need an init. So we have to define wrong guesses. Yeah. Let's move this state up here. Okay. And then wrong guesses init. And these tests call game init, so we don't need to put that other in. But I think we still have other problems. All right. But test update wrong guesses should pass multiple times in a row. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then make REPL. Let's confirm the other is still failing. That'll give us somewhere to pick up. Okay, so this is probably still going to crash in such a weird way. So I mean, I think your theory was somebody's overwriting secondary space, basically trashing S2A, I think. We call it. It's a little weird to me, though. I mean, we have stuff in the secondary space, and then we have the entry for start whatever S2A is, string to array, and then we have the body of string to array, and somehow string to array header is still there because it's getting found and called. Is that true? It would complain about word missing. And so it means we skipped over the critical 20 bytes or whatever and then trashed the stuff inside it. That seems tricky. Okay, so first letter match, other letter match, update clue wins. Now, was it? Oh no, it was update wrong guess that we did. Okay, so let's make REPL. Let's just run this thing. Okay, so we called S2A, started S2A with AA, and then S2 array, and so on. Okay. And that does it. Okay, so running that any number of times is no problem. But this thing is the one I'm suspicious of. I don't know why. If you add n at the top to string to array, string to array. Well, I have it there, but I can do it first thing. Okay, and it was this one. Oh, it's so weird. Before, where's the tip here? Stay call and game init. As to a started canal. Yeah, there's got to be something. You know, a facility I'm really wishing we had is I wish we could take these. I wish we could take a runtime routine and then move it in to be like a compiled, pre-compiled kind of thing. So it would run the stuff at compile time that would do the effect of this. I don't know. That might be too much. But that way that system memory would all be together and not intersprinkled with other stuff. Now these, I'm wondering. Okay, we're basically out of time, but I guess the thing to wonder to pick up on, like, does var properly set the address or something? But why would that? I was wondering if it could get off alignment if we calculated the alignment stuff wrong, but then there's no way this would work the first time because this is not an array; it's a variable pointing to an array. All right, well, we will pick up there. It's a little discouraging that we're seeing this. It may be an issue in string to, well, I don't think it's an issue in string to array because the first thing we do is print and it's not printing. So something's messing things up before we can get there. And there's something about, yeah, I don't think it's string to array. I think if it were string to array, we would get in here and print this, and then something would go wrong. But if there's somehow, I don't know how, that test is putting stuff outside something else. I mean, maybe we'll walk through and make sure it's the updates. Is it the match update? Um, what's the match update? The make dollar? Well, we'll work on it tomorrow. But I think it's got to be some sort of state that's not being reset, and something is writing out of range. Is my guess. Clue update. I mean, is that test even running update clue? Is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can look at that first thing. Okay. I'll put a note to do that. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, 2 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern or 6 to 8:30 p.m. UTC. I hope we can get to the bottom of this. It's kind of an annoying situation. All right. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye-bye.